What's up, everybody? Soren Baker here with Unique Access and N9ne. Appreciate you coming through, sir.
Unique Access?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
So, Tech, one thing that's interesting is you're an established artist, and there's so many great artists that have been around for, well over a decade, some even more than 2 decades.
Yeah.
So, as you've ascended into the game and you've seen people like Jay-Z, people like E-40, people like Scarface have so much success, both as an artist and as a businessman.
Yes.
What have you taken from them that you didn't get not knowing them and not being in the industry, but now being around them and seeing them? What have you learned, a different layer?
When I saw what E-40 was doing with Sick With It Records, them sizzling back in the day before Strange Music, the guys that I was doing music with, Big Scoob and Diamond Shields and all them, they had a club and they used to bring the whole clique down. So I got to watch and listen to E-40 talk about getting his records in Seventh Heaven and all that. He was running that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Travis, back then, this was even before I knew Travis, he was watching Master P and his movement on how he put out so many albums with different artists and everything. So with me peeping the game from E-40 and him peeping the game from No Limit, we come together, it makes a powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? Because both of those labels are massive.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm sizzling? So it shouldn't be a surprise that we picked up a lot of that and picked up a lot of knowledge from Steve Rifkind back in the Loud days.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As far as street team promotion and this, that, and the other, we just, we learn from each other. And when people say, I'm the number one independent artist and I've sold the most and all that, I'm like, are you sure? Did E-40? Dude, y'all might want to check the stats of E-40 before y'all say that I sold more. I don't know what those numbers are like, or if they're really real, but a lot of people say it.
Okay.
But I couldn't have done it, or we couldn't have done it without Sick With It. So we couldn't have done it without Jay Prince at Rap A Lot. I've been down and sat down and Rap A Lot with Jay Prince trying to get the Road Dogs and me signed, back in the day. But I was locked up I was locked up on Warner Brothers, so it was hard to do, But I saw all that, man. You know what I mean? And took it all in from the pioneers. Even Suave House back in the day.
Right, Tony Draper.
Tony Draper, he's with Ice Cube now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Isn't he?
Well, I know he was for a long time.
Yeah,
I don't know if they still are.
Yeah.
Cube hasn't put out his album for a while.
Yeah.
But then, that's from a business perspective. Now, what have you learned being in the studio with a lot of cats? Because now that you've done so many collaborations, like Let's Go Crazy, it's a gold single with the,
2 Chainz and B.O.B.
Yeah. So now you've worked with so many guys that are so accomplished.
Yeah.
What did you learn artistically that you picked up that you didn't have before?
I ain't learned nothing artistically from the guys I work with, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like we do it like no other.
Right.
Anything we probably learned anything, and we wasn't in the studio with Eminem, it was just amazing to see what he sent back.
Right.
But to sit in the studio and see him do it would have been something different, you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen Jay-Z in the studio yet. I've heard stories and myths that he doesn't come in there with no paper and he just does it out of his head. I saw Wayne. I can't do what Wayne does. I saw that. Okay, I saw that.
So break it down.
I was in the studio with Wayne, and people heard the story before.
Right.
And we did the thing for the Carter Ford down in Miami, and they were working on another song after when I was in there writing it. You know what I'm saying? I come in there late at night and like, dude, I'm tired. Can I come back and finish it tomorrow? And he's like, yeah. But when I walked in, they were all looking up at the ceiling. Mac Main, Wayne's brother or whatever, the dude with the dreads, and some other nigga. Boo was in there, and they were all looking up. And I saw Wayne look at everybody and say, what if I said clear? Does that make sense? And Mac Main said, okay. And I said, hey, and it broke everybody's concentration. I'm like, what the fuck were they looking at? They were getting shit out the ceiling.
Right.
I never saw that before. You know what I'm saying? I never saw that before, dog. But we're already from the school of rock. You know what I'm saying? The school of icy rock craving. So it's like me and Chris and Cut and all of us. we were taught by Icy Rock. You know what I'm saying? Write your rhymes to do them on stage. If you just run on sentences, you're not gonna be able to breathe. And a lot of new cats don't do that. They just dub, and keep going. It rhyme never stops. You know, so you won't be able to do it live just like it is on a record. You won't find that with N9ne or Chris Calico. So the shit that we learned is from back in the day, and it still works today beautifully. You know what I'm saying? And nobody does it like us. So I can't say that I learned anything from anybody I worked with. But you know, I've worked with people like The Doors. You know what I mean? And Robbie Krieger and all of them were in there, and John Dinsmore and Ray Manzarek, rest his soul, was in there working. I can't do what they do, but I'm a writer like Jim was, but I can never put myself next to his poetry or whatever. I would not say that, but I was right there with them writing where he usually is. But I was using what I learned over the years to combine what whoever I work with, whether it be Corey Taylor of Slipknot, whether it be The Doors, whether it be Mint Condition, whether it be Deftones, whether it be Eminem or 2 Chainz or Yo Gotti or Wayne or T.I., you know what I'm saying? Right. These are the skills I learned from the School of Rock. So I ain't learned nothing new yet.
Well, there it is, Tech. Appreciate
Maybe I can teach you niggas something.
Well, thanks for coming through, Tech. Appreciate it as always, man.
Okay.
Unique access, N9ne.